Hello everyone, this is Simple Midterm 2. So Simple Midterm 2 will be about slides chapter 6, chapter 7, and chapter 8. So these three are about multiple regression. In lecture 6, we talked about basic details about multiple regressions. In lecture 7, we talked about the t-test and f-test in multiple regressions. In lecture 8, we talked about multiple regressions with nonlinear regressors. So today I'm going to briefly go through sample midterm 2 because all of the answers are given. So when I talk through all of the questions, I'm going to go back and forth. The sample midterm and the lecture slides. For all these questions, you can find the exact places in the lecture slides. You should be very familiar with lecture slides 6, 7, and 8. Basically all of the details. So Q1, as usual, it is a true or false question. Grading is based on your reasoning. Part A, if zero conditional mean assumption holds, then the error term approximately follows a normal distribution. So in lecture slides in chapter 6, on page 8, we have all the assumptions for zero conditional mean says that the expectation of the error term U conditional on all of the regressors is equal to 0. So in the regressions where we only have one regressor, it's the expectation of U conditional on the only regressor is equal to 0. But because we have a lot of regressors, so for the zero conditional mean assumption, we have to make sure that it's conditional on all of the regressors. This is false. Why is that? It does not imply the error term approximately follows a normal distribution. Here I would like to say that the zero conditional mean assumption is only for the slopes to be unbiased. Only. So the zero conditional mean is only for unbiasedness, the slopes. When we were talking about omitted variable bias, we were also talking about a zero conditional mean assumption. Why is that? Because the name is omitted variable bias. What is that biased? It's saying that the slope is biased. So this is saying that if you omit some variables which should not be omitted, the zero conditional mean assumption would not hold, and the slopes are biased. So this is the role of the zero conditional mean assumption. If it holds, then the slopes are unbiased. This is the only role of the zero conditional mean assumption. This is why it is saying that it does not imply the error term approximately follows a normal distribution. It is just saying that zero conditional mean assumption has nothing to do with the normal distribution of the error term. It's only for the unbiasedness of the slopes. Then part B, consider a regression of log wage on education and education squared. Since education squared is a deterministic function of education, we have perfect collinearity.